Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show, and welcome to another edition of How I Became TMossBoss. And in today's edition, today's episode, today's, continuing series of my podcast, documentary, and stuff. So, 2015, created my gaming channel. Where do I go from there? Alright? So, actually, hold on for a second. Let me turn my light on real quick because it's getting kind of dark. It's crazy how, like, in Washington State, it'll be, like, 5 o'clock and it's, like, getting mad dark outside. I really don't get it. I don't understand it, but that daylight saving time stuff, it ain't no joke. Usually it'll be, like, well, yeah, I don't know how that stuff works and stuff, daylight saving time. I don't know if it's on or off. It confuses me. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk on 2015 and, just pretty much like, so in this portion of this, documentary, I will be talking on like 2015 to 2016, pretty much like when I created my gaming channel and then like the last day I had with YouTube before I had started working at this job downtown because the job downtown like consumed me and I had like no time to really like I would record videos, but it wasn't like how I was recording videos throughout 2015 and then 2016 prior before I started working at this job. So anyways, so I created my gaming channel in April of 2015. Had no idea what I was getting myself into. Had no idea how like PC gaming and all that stuff, how it all worked out. So here's the thing that I did. So when I had got a computer, so that prior Christmas I got a computer. And when I had, because it was, when did I get that computer? No, I got that computer, it was, when did I get, what did I get for 2014 Christmas? Did I get, I think that's what it was. I got FL Studio. So I remember, so that 2013 Christmas, I had got a laptop. And then 2014 Christmas, I got FL Studios. And then that next year, I had got an Xbox One. Okay, so I remember my Christmases. I just had to, like, make sure and stuff. But anyways, backtracking all the way to 2013 Christmas, I had got a laptop. And so when I got that laptop, I thought because of the price of it was like $1,200 and it was from Dell. And I'm thinking, oh, okay, this laptop can do it all. I was thinking, okay, dope. I'm going to be playing video games. I'm going to be doing whatever. So I was playing games, but I wasn't recording myself playing games. So I was playing stuff like War Thunder, like all the free games. I remember there was this one game called Tactical Intervention. I played that a little bit. What else? Payday. There was a lot of different games I was playing at the time. And so, anyways, but it wasn't until 2015, then that's when I was like, okay, I got to do something, because I can't just be sitting around the house doing nothing and things. So I got to do something. So anyways, that's when I created my gaming channel. And I didn't have like no capture card, so I couldn't do like no gaming videos for my Xbox. I was like, all I had was my laptop, and that was it. Okay, I didn't have no web camera. I didn't have no microphone. I had none of that. Okay, I had my laptop, and that was it. Okay, I'm gonna get into like the stuff that I had to use to get some gaming videos out the way. So. First two videos I posted was of a game that I played frequently, Happy Wheels. I played that game all the time. And so I would play that, and then then there was this one game where it wasn't even really a game. It was more like you just talk to like some computer robot or something. Like you go to this website, there's this woman's face, you just sit there and have a conversation with her. She'll say some like random off the wall stuff and things. But it was like called like EVBot or something like that. So those was my first two videos of me, like playing games on like, on my gaming channel. And then after that, I remember I was just like playing a bunch of different games. I remember one of the games that was like given away for free on Steam was Left 4 Dead 2. So I got to, experience how that game was. And oh my God, Left 4 Dead 2 is honestly one of the greatest games of all time. I wish I can replay that game again, like on my Xbox or something. Because I was like, hey, yo, that game was dope. That was a dope game, all right? So anyways, played that. And then what are some other things I did? Yeah, it was like just a bunch of different random stuff, but at the same time, I was learning about PC gaming because I didn't fully understand it. I didn't know that you need a gaming computer to play PC games. So yeah, I was figuring things out the hard way. I remember one of the first few games I had purchased where I was like, I didn't even play that game until I think like years later. And I don't even think I still haven't sat down, and not the PC version, but it wasn't until like years later on console when they decided to release it on console for free. That was the first time of me ever sitting down and playing H1Z1. I remember they had like the survival mode because everybody was playing H1Z1 and stuff. They were making video. That's a car outside. So yeah, everybody was like making videos of themselves playing it, all that. And so I decided, hey, you know what? I want to get this game. Little find out my computer, the game wasn't compatible with my computer. So I pretty much wasted my money on that game. And yeah, just never sat down and played. I think one of these days, like, I'll probably play it, see what it's like, because I don't even know if they're doing anything with the survival mode. I know the Battle Royale mode, people still play that, but not the survival mode. I don't think nobody's touched that mode. I don't know. People might. I think it'll be a great idea to like promote it, or to make it make it a thing and stuff. But I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, so I remember getting that game. That game was like horrible on my computer. There's a few other games I got. Those games was horrible on my computer. I think if you watch some of my early videos, like stuff would freeze up, stuff would be messing up and things, because I was using XSplit. I was using I was using my Turtle Beach headset as a microphone. And then it was the demo version of XSplit, by the way. So I didn't get all the features and all that crap. But that Turtle Beach headset, I didn't use a web camera at all. It wasn't until I think I had got like a more professional. Well, I'll get to how why I ended up getting a web camera and stuff. But anyways, so I went ahead, I was doing all these videos left and right, forgot all about my main channel. Like, I wasn't even focused on my main channel anymore. And so, anyways, so I was still just doing a crap ton of videos, crap ton of gaming videos. I was pushing out like maybe like 15 videos like every single day. It was like just a crap ton of videos like every single day. I would wake up, gaming videos, done. Like, that was it, and like that's why like I have so many videos on my gaming channel, because I'm like, bro, I was pushing out a bunch of videos like every single day off of that channel. So and I think I can't remember when I did my first reaction video, but so my first reaction video, my very, very first reaction video, how did that come about? So I was already watching people that was doing reaction videos. I was watching YouTubers like CJ So Cool, Jinx, Tyrone Magnus, Dante. There's a one dude, Subtho Bros. It was like Gator, and I can't remember his friend's name, but I was watching him. Then there's like a few other people I was watching, but I was watching like a bunch of other people, and a bunch of people when it came to reaction videos. So just like how it was with any other genre of videos I'm watching a lot of, because I watched a crap ton of gaming videos, so what's gonna happen? You're gonna get into gaming videos. I was watching a crap ton of reaction videos, so what's gonna happen? I got into reaction videos. So the first video I ever reacted to was actually a video that I had already seen before. I had seen that video, actually, I think it was maybe a couple, like 2-3 years prior. I already had seen that video. It was the John Cena prank call, and it was like this radio show. They called this woman up and was like, and his name is Johnson, and then the music would start up. Oh my god, that woman was mad. But it was a try not to laugh challenge, so I figured, because I was like, nah, the video is mad funny, so I'm like, nah, let me go ahead and do a try not to laugh challenge to this video and stuff, and just see where it goes from there. And so I did that, and I was liking it and things. I was like, that was fun doing that video, but I did it off of my phone, so I had to, and I figured like it was easy that way, because they only just showed a still image of John Cena, so it wasn't like I had to like line the video up or all that stuff. Like, no, it was a still image of John Cena, and I'm like, okay, like, I'm good, like, I ain't gotta like, do nothing with this. And so But yeah, then when I had got into like other videos, and so I realized I can do a reaction video. Well, no, because I think that's how I did it off of XSplit. And so no, that's what I ended up doing. I had I think I just went and edited in the John Cena, like the picture and stuff, and then just, yeah, you know, did it that way. But nah, then it wasn't until like was like using my laptop web camera, and then was also like, you know, doing reaction. I'm trying to like have all these things running at the same time, like off of my computer, because the computer wasn't equipped for all that stuff. So anyways, but I was still getting things done. So I went ahead, did a few more reaction videos, and then from there I was just doing like reaction videos, gaming videos, just left and right. So pretty much my schedule for when I would you know, like just any day of the week and stuff. So I'll wake up, it'll be like maybe like 6, 7 in the morning, you know, my family, they would go to work and stuff. So I just be like, oh, okay, you know, I'll see you guys when you get home. I kind of just would like sit there and, you know, collect my thoughts, because I'm like, I just woke up. So I'm like, well, my family, it's like, you know, you got to be up out of bed, like, you know, ready to send these guys off and things. And with me, I was just like, fam, I am half asleep. I don't even know what's going on right now. So I had to sit there for a moment, collect my thoughts, collect, you know, all that stuff. And I think it was from like 7 to 10, I would record gaming videos, and then from 10, so actually, and then like I would like talk to the, you know, my family, like they'll call me, see how the house is doing, see how I'm doing. I'm like, oh no, I'm chilling here and stuff, you know, at that time I wasn't like really open, I think, about like telling them. And so it wasn't until like maybe like halfway through, you know, that content creating journey, that's when I started telling them like, oh yeah, you know, I'm just, you know, recording videos and stuff at the house. And yeah, I was just like, but at the time I don't think they really like, you know, knew like what it was. They ain't really, I don't think they really like seen me as like taking it serious and stuff. So yeah, they didn't care about that at all and stuff. So anyways, so yeah, I was doing that. And then like from like 10 something to like maybe 4 or 5 in the afternoon, because my sister would come home. So anyways, and I would be downstairs like recording videos. That's why if you looked at a lot of my videos, I was like in the downstairs part of my house recording videos and stuff. So anyways, I had went ahead and was just, you know, just be down there the whole time, be recording a bunch of different, you know, gaming videos, reaction videos. Like, I would do like reaction videos, but then I'd just be like, you know, I want to play a little bit more of games. So I'll be playing some games and stuff. And then, yeah, just, you know, just be going back and forth, just doing videos left and right off of that computer. It was insane how much content I got out of that computer, because I'm like, that computer was not equipped for none of that stuff, but it got the job done. It got me from point A to point B. I was like, wow, all right, you know, this computer, it was a crappy computer, but I had to admit it did help out sometimes and stuff. So anyways, so I had went ahead, and I think there was at a point in time when that computer was like, it couldn't even take it no more. So I was all like, bruh, like, how am I supposed to do videos? You know, like what is going on? You know, why is it like messing up and acting weird and things? And so I think I can't remember how I figured it out, but eventually I did and stuff, and had to like figure out how to fix all that, because I'm like, bro, I can't be sitting here recording videos and this messing up and flipping out and all that crap. So, because it was like, it was making my reaction videos laggy, it was making my gaming videos laggy, like everything was super laggy, bro. And I'm like, I can't do this, man. This stuff needs to be fixed. It needs to work. What is the issue? What is wrong with you? And so, yeah, bro, it was, bro, I was having technical difficulties all the way back then, like, with content creating. I have to say there was never a year where I was not having technical difficulties. And so, anyways, but yeah, so at the same time, while I'm doing these reaction videos, I'm also getting hate. Because for those that don't really understand, or, you know, they don't know too much about reaction videos, back in like 2014, 2015, commentary channels would like attack reaction videos. There was like a bunch of different people, like Leafy is here, I hate everything's grade A under A. There was like a lot of people going after reaction videos and stuff. And then there was this one guy, I remember he got into it with, like, at the time, you know, he was like our PewDiePie in the reaction community, but Jinx. Jinx was like the biggest, you know, person to do reaction videos. I think he was like one of the only people with 1 million subscribers and was doing reaction videos. So like Jinx, he was up there. He was to us, like, you know, to all the like smaller creators and stuff. He was the major and stuff. So anyways, but he got into it with the guy because he reacted to his video and the guy didn't like it. So yeah, then that led into a beef. But oh my god, bruh, the amount of beef that I was dealing with from 2015 to 2016. So let's just get into the very first beef that I ever got into, and it was with this guy named Clockwork Cyborg. So anyways, so how me and him got into it. So Jinx has a brother, CJ So Cool. CJ So Cool did this prank on, you know, to the fans and stuff, making it seem like that he had broke up with his girlfriend. And so I knew that he was joking, because it was funny because I saw the video where he said that he was joking and was like, oh yeah, you know, I was just joking in that last video. Me and Royalty, we didn't break up. You know, that was his name of his girlfriend and stuff. So anyways, or now his wife, I believe. But anyways, so yeah, I was just all like, oh, okay, let me go back and watch the other video. So I wanted to look in the comment sections to see, like, you know, oh, what was everybody's like spill on the whole things. So the Clockwork Cyborg guy, he's going on throughout the comment sections talking about, oh, I made a video about their breakup. I made a video about their breakup. And I'm like, bro, but I think he was commenting that like after the fact, like CJ So Cool, you know, came out and said that it was a prank. So that's why I was like, I responded, I'm like, bro, it's a prank. Like, it was like, what are you talking about and things? So we kind of got into it in the comment sections, and then eventually we started making videos on each other and stuff. And so I was calling him all out his name. He was calling me all out my name and stuff. And yeah, you know, we were going at it. And then things had got personal. I ain't gonna say exactly, you know, what it was, you know, like, but things did definitely, you know, get personal. Like, he was talking about my family, I was talking about his. And yeah, I was like, okay, you know what? I think before it really gets out of hand and we really say some stuff, I'm like, because I'm saying my thing is this. I'm like, you want to take it there? I'm like, I promise you, I have everybody in that whole fan base crying. I'm like, nah, it's just when, you know, when people get too personal on things, I'm like, bro. And I still remember what he was, either he was doing it or somebody in his fan base was doing it, but they did something, and I ain't gonna say what it was because, you know, it's just, I don't want nobody getting no ideas and crap. But yeah, it was something where I'm like, you know, you should be happy you ain't in the same area as me, because what he did, I was ready to like throw hands at that point. I was like, you know, that's just something I had to say that was like the one time where I did get offended by something on the internet, because I'm like, you're doing this, why? I'm like, why is you doing this? Why is you? And I'm like, nah, it's stuff like that where I'm like, you know, you lucky you ain't in the same area. I'm like, I don't care how big you are. I'm like, bro, I would stump you out anywhere you stand. I'm like, it's stuff like that, you know, where it's just things just be getting too personal. I'm like, hey, you know what? You should be happy that you live halfway across the world and stuff. But at the time, yeah, no, I'll admit I was highly, highly, highly upset. And so I was like, nah, that's stuff like that. I'm like, you know, I don't play around with, you know, when it comes to like some personal matters and things. But anyways, you know, now I know like people troll, people do things to, you know, upset you, but it's crazy. It's like 5 years being on YouTube, you would think like, you know, and I think that was one thing I forgot to talk about. I remember when I was kind of getting into some beef with Ray William Johnson fans back when I was in high school, because I made a hate video on Ray William Johnson, and people was like attacking me then, and I was like, bro, I didn't even care, because I was a hater myself. So I was all like, bro, I don't care. But then I stopped. I ended up becoming a fan of Ray William Johnson and stuff. But anyways, but yeah, I was all like, even then, I was like, you know, nothing, anybody could say anything to me, and I didn't get offended. But it was just this one time I was all like, you know, I was ready to fight. Like, I really wanted to fight at that time. And I'm like, man, you know, it was upsetting. And so I think at that time, I definitely would have been challenging some people to a boxing match. I was all like, nah, like, whoever want to throw hands, I am ready. All right. So, but anyways, so no, we both went our separate ways. You know, we squashed the beef. We was like, okay, you stop posting videos, take down all that crap. I'll take down all my videos. I was like, all right, chill. And so yeah, we went our separate ways. But during that time, there was a fan of his, and this is leading into the next beef that I got into on YouTube. And so his like fan or whoever this guy was, but there's this kid at the time named Glenn. And so Glenn, I guess like during that time had stopped being a fan of him and came over to my channel, and he was all like, oh, you know, I stopped being a fan of him. I'm a fan of you now. So, you know, at the time I was like, hey, you know what? Like, I don't even care. Like, I'm like, that's crazy. That managed to like turn his own fans against him and stuff. I'm like, that's some wild stuff. And so I was like, all right, chill, bro. I'm like, welcome to the channel and things. And so this Glenn kid, I am telling you, it was one of the worst mistakes welcoming him to my channel, because that kid was mad annoying. Oh my god, like that was a kid where I was on. And it was funny because like I'll talk on like, you know, like some other beefs and stuff like that happened like in 2016, but I'm gonna just leave it off at where I started working at this job and stuff. But there was a particular, you know, the YouTuber that I was beefing with, like from 2016, 2020 and stuff. I remember one of the stories that those guys was running with, that I had threatened to kick a kid in the throat. That was that kid, Glenn. So that's how annoying that kid was. And no, I still stand by it till this day. I was all like, I didn't care. Because at the time I was like, I was 19, I think, or 18. I was either 18 or 19. I didn't care that I had made that threat. I'm like, no, when you're this annoying, bro, like, nah, you deserve to get kicked in your throat. So, anyways, so how me and Glenn started beefing. So, he had, he stopped being a fan of Clockwork Cyborg and started being a fan of me. But that's how I knew that this dude is annoying, because, you know, at the time I didn't really care about reaction requests and things. Like, you know, people just comment that stuff and I just like, all right, new videos for me to react to. So, anyways, so Glenn wanted me to react to this video of like these ponies killing each other and crap. And I'm like, you know, it's whatever, bro. I'll react to it, you know. All right, so actually, no, that's what it was. I'll never forget this. So he commented, and I think I seen the first comment of him asking me to react to it. So from the time frame it takes me to walk from downstairs to upstairs in my house, so it's like less than a minute and stuff. In that minute, this dude had commented well over like 10 times on my channel, just asking me, can you react to this video? Can you react to this video? So I was annoyed at that point, because I'm like, bro, do not spam my comments like that. There's no reason. I'll see the first comment. I will. Trust me on that. I will see the first comment. Okay, look through my videos. I barely get comments. I will see the comment, bro. Like, so chill out. But anyways, so yeah, he did that, and it just annoyed me. I was like, let me hurry up, get this video out the way. And so I think I had already seen that video, the one that he was recommending, and I was like, I think I had seen that a long time ago. And I was like, bro, I seen that video already. I don't want to watch that or do no reaction to that. Then he was like, oh, have you seen the second one? React to the second one. I'm like, all right, fine, sure, I'll react to the second one, just to, you know, shut you up and get you off my channel and stuff. But I'm like, dang, bro. Like, you need to relax. Like, people will get to the video when they can. So, anyways, reacted to it. I think I've talked on this before. I had no reaction to that video. I was sitting there in silence. I wasn't laughing. I wasn't talking on the video. I had just showed my face, said, okay, there's a reaction. All right, so anyways, that's how I did that reaction video, because I was like, bro, you should never be that annoying over a video. But anyways, so reacted to the video, and then when I reacted to it, I was just all like, you know, it's like left it alone. But it started like sitting in my head like, that wasn't a good video. You know, like, and not even talking on like the video with the ponies killing each other. I'm saying like my reaction, that wasn't good. I did not like that. So I took the video down, because I was like, nah, that's not me. That's not who I am. I don't be doing that in my videos. I'm either laughing, you know, talking, cracking jokes, doing whatever, you know. But I'm like, that's not me. That's not who I am. And so I took the video down. Oh, Glenn went off, bruh. So he starts going off in the comment sections. I'm like, bro, the video was stupid. I didn't like it. I'm like, I'm not going to sit and react to content. I'm like, if you check my videos, when have you ever seen me react to some stuff like that? Never. So why would you think I like that? I'm like, bro, honestly, my thing is this. If I had seen that first video and you don't see no reactions to anybody else from that creator, that should give you a clear indication I do not care for that stuff, bruh. Because my thing is this. If I was a fan of those videos, that would have been some of the first few videos I reacted to. But I wasn't. So that's why I'm like, bro, put two and two together. I did not like those videos. I was like, they're stupid. So anyways, that made him upset. And then I remember he left a comment like, oh, I'm done being a fan of you. I'm going to be a fan of Clockwork Cyborg now. Yeah, Clockwork Cyborg fans. I'm like, he was like on some like, what was those like that family of people on Billy Madison? He was like, Doyle rules. Like, that's honestly what the vibes I was getting from him and stuff. And I was like, man, okay. And I don't care. Like, I do not care, bruh. So anyways, yeah, he did that, and then he just kept going back and forth and stuff. Like, he'll be like, oh, I'm done being a fan of Clockwork Cyborg. I'm a fan of you again. And I'm like, I don't care, bro. I honestly don't. I'm like, it don't matter to me. I'm like, you say things like that. So, anyways, he kept going back doing that. And there was one day where I had just snapped, and I was all like, fam, stop leaving those, like, stop saying that in my comment sections. Oh, you're done being a fan of him. I'm a fan of you. I'm done being a fan of you. I'm a fan of him. I was like, stop saying that crap. Okay, do you understand, like, how stupid and dumb that looks? Like, really, what is wrong with you? Like, what kind of things you got going on with yourself? Where you just gonna be switching off, like, back on people like that? Like, there's no loyalty with that, bro. There's no loyalty whatsoever with that. So I'm like, stop doing that. That doesn't even make any sense. And so, went off on him. And then I remember he made a video on me. And so I think I remember I had, I reacted to the video. But, oh my God, this kid, bro, he was a kid. He was a child. I was like, bro, I don't even know why I'm arguing with him. Because I'm like, this is a full-on child, man. But he did a video. I remember I laughed at it. And then everybody was all like, oh, you're laughing at a child. You're laughing at a child. And so back then, I was all like, okay, I guess, yeah, that's my bad. Nowadays, I'm like, I don't care. I do not care. This kid's annoying. So do you think I'm supposed to, like, I'm going to spin around, I'm going to look you dead in your face, and you ask me if I care then. Okay, do my little spin around. All right, now ask me, oh, TMossBoss, do you care? No, I don't. Okay, never will, never, like, nah, I don't care about stuff like that. Now I don't. Now, yeah, I just have a don't care attitude, you know, with content creating. If somebody gets offended by my videos or whatever, I'm like, okay, that is on you. I'm like, my videos is as clean as they can possibly be. If you still get offended, bro, then you don't need to be on the internet, bro. So, anyways, but yeah, I think I remember I did that. Now, I can't remember what caused him to post a video of himself crying. I don't know if it was that video or me going off on him, or it's, no, that's what it was. It was a fan of mine's at the time had made a video on him, and was like, he went off. Like, that fan had went off and caused the boy to cry. Like, he posted a video saying, TMossBoss fans, like, leave me alone. This dude crying his eyes out. Bro, I don't think I posted my reaction to that, but I was cracking up, bro. Like, I know people would probably all like, oh, nah, TMossBoss was evil. Like, you was evil back then. I was cracking up because I'm like, you posted a video of yourself crying. You lost. That you took a L, bro. You lost this beef. You lost. So I'm like, fam, like, you can't come back from this. You took a L, bro. I'm sorry, but you did. So, yeah, he posted that video of himself crying, and then from there it was just like, bro, you're not making yourself look any better. But he started getting crazier. There's more on this kid. Like, I mean, there's another beef that I did get into, you know, during that time frame and stuff from 2015 to 2016. I'll get into that. But no, this kid was all like, nah, this beef ain't over. So he started creating accounts and was spamming like my account because I knew it was him because he was the only one that was doing this. It wasn't like I was beefing with anybody else at the time. I squashed the beef with Clockwork Cyborg, so I was like, he's the only person that I'm beefing with. So anyways, he started creating a bunch of different accounts talking about like how he's gonna harm me. Like he was all like, well, I'm gonna kidnap TMossBoss, I'm gonna kill him, I'm gonna starve him. So he's gonna kill me and then he's gonna starve me to death. That don't even make no sense. So you're killing me twice. Like, you killed me already. Nah, I remember that's how it went. He said he was gonna set me on fire and kill me and then starve me to death. And I'm like, whether you like do some Missy Elliott stuff, flip it and reverse it, I'm still dead. Like, you don't understand that in things. I'm like, nah, this dude is super weird. And then I don't know, there was like a kid, I guess, that went to his school that knew how he was, and I don't know, maybe he was talking about me at his school, but I remember he was commenting and was all like, oh, you need to let like Glenn like give him some slack, like, he kind of has like some difficulties in life. And I'm like, this kid is a menace. Like, he's out here threatening people, he's saying all these crazy things about people. Do you think I'm supposed to care like what's wrong with them? He shouldn't be on the internet. Then he was all like, oh yeah, he gives his teachers and other students like issues and be bullying them and stuff. And I'm like, okay, why now? Explain to me, why do I have to cut him some slack? If he's being rude to people at his school, why should I cut him some slack? That doesn't even make any sense what you just said. I'm like, nah, bro, get out of here. So I stopped talking. I was all like, no, I don't trust anybody that's talking about this kid. I don't trust them. If they're a fan of me, okay. Anybody else that's coming from the outside in and they talking about, I'm like, no, don't trust them and stuff. So he's threatening me. Then there was a fan, and she doesn't even like go on YouTube anymore because like, because of people like him and stuff. And so she, that dude was freaking crazy. But anyways, there was a fan that I, she used to watch my videos frequently. Like, nah, I'm still friends with her till this day. Like, nah, she good people. That's like that's like one of the like OG people that was a fan of me when I started doing reaction videos and stuff. So I should reach out to her and thank her. I'm like, back then you was like, helped me out a lot with, content creating and stuff. You overall was like, you's a friend now and things, like, just in case. I don't know if she doesn't know that and things. I don't know if she still think, like, if she thinks like, oh yeah, that was just, I was a fan of this YouTuber. Like, nah, we friends now. We've been friends, but nah, like, in case you didn't know that, we friends and stuff. And so anyways, but no, I remember she would comment on my videos frequently. So this Glenn kid was like accusing her of being my girlfriend, and I'm like, she's not my girlfriend, just to establish that and things. But he was like, bro, he was pushing out that narrative. I'm like, you're saying it like it's a bad thing. I'm like, I don't think any of us would care if me and her was dating, but we're not. So that's why I'm like, why are you pushing out this narrative? I'm like, I'm not trying even to sound like rude to the girl and things, but I'm like, we're not dating, bro. Like, we don't even live in the same state. So that's why I'm all like, there's such thing as long distance relationships and all that crap, but I'm like, fam, like, she lives in a completely different state. I don't know her at the time. I didn't even care about long distance relationships. I think now I'm like, bro, if it means like, if this is the woman to be to like marry me and stuff, oh, bro, I'd definitely do some traveling if I need to. But anyways, so yeah, he was saying that, and I was like, bro, this dude is so weird. And then he started, so I think what like made me like really go off on him to like just shut him like, out of my like life and stuff was so he started threatening her, and then he started threatening another friend of mine that's also a YouTuber. He goes by a different name now, but at the time he went by TJ Top Chef. So TJ Top Chef, me and him, we had became friends because he was doing videos from Dante at the time. He was doing these like Hoodstagram videos, like, so hood videos from Instagram. So he was doing those videos from Dante. And then I remember I saw those videos. I think I commented on Dante's channel and was like, oh, those videos are sick. So I think TJ, he knew that I do reaction videos, so he contacted me and was just all like, hey, I do these videos in case you want to. I'm like, bro, say less. I love those videos. Those videos are dope, bro. So I'm like, nah, send me them links. Send me them videos, bro. I love those videos. I love watching Dante react to those videos. So, me and TJ, we ended up becoming cool with each other. And yeah, you know, he was just he was an innocent bystander. He had absolutely nothing to do with this beef, none whatsoever. He never talked on it. He never said anything about it. He was chilling. So Glenn has started threatening him, and then this fan of mine's. And so at that point, I snapped. I went off on Glenn. That was like probably like one of the very few times where I think, if not one of the very few, I think the one and only time where I had snapped and went off on a person on YouTube. Like, I mean, I've snapped and went off on people before in my life, but on YouTube, like, bro, I've never done that before. So yeah, I snapped, went off on him, and you know, that shut him down. That shut him down. Like, he was, you know, he was gone and stuff. And so, anyways, I think I remember he did try to do some video where he was all like, oh, if TMossBoss leaves me alone, I'll give him my KSI book, because KSI at the time had came out with a book. And I'm like, bro, don't talk to me no more. Don't say nothing to me. I don't want to hear nothing from you. You's a weirdo, all right? So, and then last but not least, Minnesota boy, not Minnesota Burns. I almost said his name by accident. Nah, Minnesota Burns, he's a cool YouTuber. But no, Minnesota boy. So, how did that whole beef start? So, let me get some water real quick, because I've been talking like 35 minutes straight, no breaks, nothing. So, all right, I feel slightly better. But anyway, so Minnesota boy, how did that beef start with him? So, somebody had asked me to react to his video, Dear White People, Why I Hate White People. Now, when I reacted to that video, I was like, hey, yo, this is funny. This man is upset. Oh, he is heated. These white people have drove him mad. And so, I was laughing about that stuff. But at the same time, I was like, you know, that ain't cool, bro. You out here attacking people and they ain't did nothing to you and stuff. I'm like, that ain't even cool, bro. So anyways, so yeah, that was it. That's how that went. It was maybe, I think like 2 days later, Minnesota boy, he contacted me on Twitter and was asking me like, you know, why did I react to his video? And I'm like, hey, look, somebody had asked me to react to it and stuff, and I was like, I reacted to. I think at the time I didn't know who he was, but then once I started like, you know, paying attention, looking at the profile and all that stuff, I was like, oh, this is that one dude. And so I was like, oh, okay, chill. So I was like, yeah, I was like, I just reacted to it because a fan had asked me to. I was like, left it at that. And so he was like mad because I think he was trying to like convert me to being a racist, and I'm like, bro, one of my closest friends, like, ever in life, he's white. He's half white. He's half Guamanian and half white. I'm like, I'm not going to stop being friends with him because I watched your video. It's going to take a lot more he did something personally to me, like some racist stuff. But I'm like, if he ain't did that, bro, I'm not going to start hating this man for what? Because I watched your video. That don't even make any sense. And so I'm like, we come from two different, yeah, you might came from a part of the world where there's a lot of racist people there. That's your experience. You can't base your experience off of everybody else's experience and stuff. I'm like, yes, I have dealt with racism before, face to face and on YouTube. But I'm like, I'm not going to like hate a whole race, and especially if they even never did nothing to me. That would make any sense. So anyways, but yeah, so we got into it on Twitter. We were beefing. And I remember that was like one of the tweets that he made. He didn't tag me in that tweet, but I remember that was one of the tweets he made about me. He was like, oh, this dude posts all these videos every day and stuff. And I'm like, okay, you're saying it like it's a bad thing. I'm giving my fans content that they like. I'm not telling my fans like, oh, if you're white, unsubscribe from my YouTube channel. Like, that isn't even, no, bro. You's a racist. So, anyways, so yeah, he had, we were kind of going at it back and forth and things. And I remember that was the one thing that I kept asking him. I'm like, can you go and approach, like, you know, some white people face to face and tell them how you feel? Because then you'll convince me. But until then, you're not convincing me. You're not convincing me at all. Like, all you're showing me is that you're this child, pretty much. Like, you're a grown man, or you're a child in a grown man's body, you know, doing all this yelling and rah-rah and all this, you know, oh, I'm mad at white people, but you're doing that all on the internet. You're showing this toughness on the internet. So at the end of the day, you're being an internet dude. But I'm like, until you go up to some white people face to face and tell them how you really feel. All these things that you're saying in these videos, you say that stuff to their face, I'm like, bro, then I'll believe you. But until then, I'm not gonna believe you, bruh. I don't believe you as this racist. Like, no, you are doing some racist stuff, but I don't think you're this actual legitimate racist. You know, like, you live in, like, my thing, because I think he, actually, you know what, no, so, there's a lot that happened with this dude, like, you know, and his, like, downfall with YouTube and stuff. I should do a video talking on that guy, because, man, you know, he was a talented YouTuber, even though we beefed. Okay, he was one person I didn't really see as a threat, though. I didn't see him as like, oh, I hate this guy, I got beef with this guy, I don't like this guy. Like, nah, he was a talented person. He uploaded video. I remember I watched some of his older videos. I was like, bro, he was extremely talented. Even the one YouTuber, Blasphemous HD, said the same thing, because he also beefed with Blasphemous HD. But he was a very talented YouTuber, and he just out of nowhere just became racist. And I was like, then he was also like, oh my god, y'all should definitely go and check out the videos that Blasphemous HD made on him, because I mean, we did have like an interaction, like me and Minnesota Boy, but I had to say it wasn't as bad as the interaction that he had with Blasphemous HD. It was worse for Blasphemous HD, because that guy, he was saying some stuff to Blasphemous HD, and I'm like, you played it off cool, my guy, because if that had been me, I'm like, I don't care what event we were at, I would have fought that dude right then and there. Him saying something like, he was talking about Blasphemous HD's mom and stuff, and so I was like, oh nah, you gotta swing on that dude. I did do reactions to those videos, but no, go watch Blasphemous HD's videos, because he did a more like deep in depth thing about it and stuff. But nah, Minnesota Boy, he was setting himself up for failure. Like he was, you know, he was just not following the right tracks of like YouTube and stuff. Like you were setting yourself up for mad failure and things. And so anyways, so we did like kind of like, you know, was going back and forth. I remember I would make videos on him. He made like some videos on me, but what he would do was start up live streams telling his fans to go over to my channel and dislike my videos. So I go like, bro, I'll wake up with like mad dislikes. Or no, there was the one time I remember I was getting ready to go to Las Vegas for the first time. And I was I wasn't live streaming. I was just up recording videos and stuff, because I figure, okay, I'm gonna be going on a trip and I'm gonna be waking up, you know, early, so I might as well just pull an all-nighter, sleep on the plane, and so on. So I remember I was just kind of checking my YouTube channel. All of a sudden, all these dislikes had started rolling in, and I'm like, bro, what is going on? Why am I getting these dislikes? Like, what is happening right now? Why am I, like, what did I do? So I go over to his channel. I figure, okay, it's most likely coming from his channel. I'll go over there. This dude live streaming. He is watching my video while he is actively falling asleep. Meaning, this man is up. Because let's just see Minnesota's time right now. Minnesota time. It is 8:29. So this man, so it was like, I think when I saw that live stream, it was like 3 a.m. So this man was up 5 a.m. You mean to tell me that you did not even get no sleep that night? You was up 5 a.m. telling your fans to go over and dislike my videos. Bro, that's sad. That's sad. That's some sad stuff right there. So, anyways, yeah. He was doing that. I remember one of his fans commenting on because that was like one of the comments I remember getting when he had was doing that. One fan was like, "Oh, if you don't apologize to Minnesota Boy in the next 72 hours, your channel is gonna get hacked." Well, speaking of getting hacked, so this was like long after our beef, because our beef had pretty much like ended and stuff. Because I think actually it had ended when I reacted to, so there was this guy that I used to be cool with that made videos on Minnesota Boy too. So he made a video on Minnesota Boy, and what I had said, I was like, bro, it was over. It was done. It was over with. So, I was reacting to this video. The guy's like talking about Minnesota Boy, and there was a part where I had paused that in the video and was like, his face don't look right. Why his face like, it looked like something? And so I kid you not. I sat there and I said in that video that this man's face, the muscle in his cheek, it looks like some male's privates. Like, nah, look at his face right now. It looked like some male privates is sitting on his face. I'm like, that man, he's a legitimate male private's head. Like, you know, like, I ain't gonna say it because, you know, there's kids watching and stuff, but I'm just gonna say if y'all put 2 and 2 together and you know what I'm talking about, then I'm like, yeah, that man is a male private's head and stuff. Like, I ain't gonna say the explicit word. I'm gonna just say that it rhymes with tick. Alright, so he's a tick head and things. And so, anyways, alright, so I was like, I said that. Everybody was going off about it, laughing about it and stuff. Even the guy that posted the video, he was cracking up about it. I don't even think we wasn't even really talking about Minnesota Boy anymore. We were just laughing about that joke, but nah, after that, the beef pretty much had ended and stuff. It was that and then me questioning him saying like, okay, you know, you ain't legit about what you're saying until you approach some white people and say this stuff to their face. But anyways, he never did that. He did do a video along those lines, but he was like trying to make people feel bad about like slavery and racism and stuff. And it was like some white people there not even racist. I'm like, bro, this dude's he is a clown and stuff. So anyways, so he did that. And then, but no, so what happened to Minnesota Boy pretty much? So his channel got hacked. Information he also got hacked. His information got leaked out. I think he didn't even live in Minnesota. I think somebody had said that he lived in California. And so there was that. What are some other things that happened with him? Yeah, it was, I don't know, maybe he did live in Minnesota. Maybe like that, because it was like some old random stuff that came out. But his name had got leaked out. What are some other things? Yeah, it was, bro, it was bad. It was pretty bad for him. And then, like, now to this day, I still don't see nothing going on with his channel. Like, that dude, he's gone pretty much. Like, his career is over. He can't come back from that. So yeah, then after that, I had to say, like, you know, beefing with people, it was like, because I beefed with them for, like, some time and stuff, and so, yeah, it like, you know, the beef, it wasn't really going on in the beginning of 2016, you know, I was chilling, but that's what overall happened that, you know, brought me away from, YouTube, kind of, in a way, but, my mom and sister had got a job for me and stuff working at this cafe in Seattle. So I'll admit I was sad. I was sad because I was like, fam, like I'm doing so well with YouTube. I'm like, I'm killing it right now. You know, I'm like, what's the issue? I'm like, I don't even get like what's going on right now. I'm like, bro. So yeah. I ended up getting the job because I killed the interview and stuff. So, yeah, I ended up getting the job. And then, yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm going to just leave it off at that and things. But, you know, this is pretty good, like, reminiscing and stuff, talking on all, like, you know, because I'm there, then it's going to be talking on from 2016, you know, all my adventures from that. And then, you know, leading all the way up until the pandemic, and then talking on pandemic, you know, YouTube and all that. And then, yeah, present day and things, you know, the conclusion to this whole thing. So, but anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 40 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. Make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It would knock $20 off your first purchase. And make sure you use my supporter credit code for Epic Games, TMossBoss. And in the meantime, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.